it, Jensen. Oh my God, you always do the Jensen. Well, then Jensen said, hey.
Yeah, right. He always does the Jensen. You always
You're not making that up. You don't do it. You're, first of all, do your Jensen, and we'll go from there.
I'll do a Jensen.
All right, we'll all try our Jensen. Fine, we'll all do Jensen. Closer.
Does the camera zoom more?
Get that camera right in the back of that head. Camera person.
Apparently it doesn't.
I don't think we got a DP, Scorsese. Let's just...
And it's a sexy back of head.
Here we go.
There.
Jensen.
Breathe out of his nose? I'm worried about that.
Wait for it. Let me finish another part.
I am the Batman.
He would have been a good Batman.
You got your Jensen?
Here, but before you do Jensen, you guys should do Jared first. Hop on his shoulders and go ahead and do your Jared.
Last time I did that, my toupee flew off. I don't know. You're gonna get on my shoulders?
Yes.
This is not what. This is not what.
All right. This is my Jared. This is my Jared mistake.
And now,
Hey guys.
Is it just me or does Jared's penis look like me? It's very delicate taking a man with a stroke on your shoulders.
this is what I deal with on the Balder Greer tour all the time. I gotta lift these guys out of bed.
Okay, let's see your Jensen.
This is the only thing I have for Jensen is one time we all went out and after a convention we all went out and had a great time like drinking and bonding and all this stuff, and before we had gone out, Jensen took a look at my ensemble. Where I was like, hey, where are we going? What are we doing? He was like, called me into his room, went up, grabbed a scarf, wrapped around me, and he's like, there. We went out, had a great night, all night drinking, laughing, goofing around. At the end of the night, we're all saying our goodbyes, what are we doing? And he's like, so I'm coming in like, we're gonna hug it out, and he goes, scarf. Oh, I'm returning the scarf. And that was the first time I realized what I've come to realize about him since time. He's not a big fan of verbs. He called me one time, I see his number. Ring, ring, ring. Hello? Tough Mudder. Ever heard of a Tough Mudder? That's an opener? Oh, hello? No. Scarf. Like when he contacted us for the holidays, he's like, email.
Yeah. Nice.
Holiday party, email.
Yeah.
Hat, tie, brooch. Shoe car. Yeah. We're just using nouns now? That's what we're yes. So every time I see him, I say, that's going to be his biography, Scarf Face. Like he's just like, accessorized with Jensen. You.
Hey, my question's...
If I had to pick one, and my wife hates this candy. Chocolate covered cherries. I love them. I especially love the ones that don't have like they don't have the alcohol.
Oh, that's
The ones with the other ones. I love those. And chocolate mousse. Chocolate covered cherries and chocolate mousse. Anything with chocolate and cherries or mousse.
Tim Tams.
That sounds like a Jared thing, doesn't it? Right? Sounds like tan Jared. Chocolate mousse. I like actual mousse, not Jared. Not Jared covered in cherries. That doesn't sound yummy to me at all. If there are not, again, actor of the year. If there are not, Matthew, if we don't receive at some future con some handmade chocolate-shaped Jareds filled with cherries, then we haven't done our job. That's what I'm gonna say. So that's my point. Gentlemen, your favorite candies?
I'm a Reese's Cup guy.
Let's go.
I love Reese's Cups. I also love coffee candy.
There you go. What about yours? What's your favorite candy?
Three Musketeers.
I love it. I was gonna say
those
that.
are good. I'm a big fan of this.
Forgot about those. I really love score bars.
Score's good too.
I love whatchamacallits.
Me too.
You gotta whatchamacallit?
Shut up.
Pretzels. You gotta whatchamacallit?
Pretzels.
It's crispy. It's like the most satisfying peanut butter you ever had in your life.
This is how Shades of Grey opens. What? Next question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, we were talking.
Come on! That was a good one.
My favorite episode is Me versus Me.
Guess who's not making a guest spot in my show?
No, well,
This question is for Richard, but it involves the other two. Richard.
Sounds ominous.
Richard.
And firewood does not touch Matt Cohen, and he would emerge unscathed, naked, because his clothes would burn off him, and like Khaleesi from the flames. The flames would simply dissolve around him, and he would emerge with three hairless, nude,
with baby dragons.
probably riding a dragon, yes, and go on to free all peoples from all nations.
I would save all the puppies on my way down.
Yep. A nude Matt Cohen saving puppies. Rich, nude, hairless Matt Cohen.
Am I dead?
You know, he did. You fell out the window. And what happened was...
Do I get to see the dragon?
A fire started. No, a fire started. My hair product went up, startling you. Out the window. Boom. And Matt stood there stoically, and as the floors dropped, he just went... He fell, floor, and landed. Boom.
Having puppies 20 frames per second.
Yeah,
It was like really.
Grabbing puppies.
And you know what? Let me tell you something. You know what? 120 frames a second is great, except for the genitals moving up and down as you fall. Because you want to make it so that... Rich.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. I'm still a young man. I'm just a young fella. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Let's just hope it's not.
Is that an answer of a question? How did the answer of that question end with slow motion Matt testicles?
How do they all end like that? I don't know.
If you all had trickster powers for a day, what would you do with them?
Probably. If we all had trickster powers for a day. Guys, try not to end this one about Matt's testicles. Let's try not to.
It's gonna be hard.
Didn't say how we couldn't start it with my testicles.
No, you can. That's always a strong opener.
I know you do. You'd snap us both into you so you could fight each other.
So it'd be three me's?
Yeah.
I like the way you think. I like Rob's idea. Three me's.
I'd snap. And Matt's testicles. I don't know. And turn into Matt's testicles. No! I can't stop it.
Suddenly you're...
Hey, Robbie.
That means his hair would be brown and gray. Brown and gray.
I don't know that story.
Doesn't matter. It's funny to me. You.
Hi, this is for all you guys.
Okay.
So in real life, if you had the chance to choose to go on a monster or a demon hunt, where would you choose?
So in real life, we're not making something up here.
Yeah, in real life.
This is not fantasy camp, guys. This is a real grounded question that could actually happen to you. We have to go on a monster or what?
If you could choose where to hunt a monster or a demon in the world, where would you want to hunt them, and what would you want to hunt?
I would hunt them in Fiji.
Yeah.
On an island where the sun was shining.
Naked.
Naked with a puppy. And the monster would be really small and harmless.
And you kill him with your testicles of death.
Welcome to the Supernatural 2015 conventions, people. There's gonna be a lot of testicle talk this year, I can feel it.
Oh, good pun. You.
Hi, so I've noticed that Matt tends to drop into photo ops every once in a while that he's not technically supposed to be in.
He's a good plug!
And I was wondering if that was something that anyone else did, or if anyone like knew about it. Any of the other actors?
That was just me, and my testicles came up with that.
I'll believe him.
I wasn't aware of this.
I didn't know Matt was the king of photobombing. I just found that out.
Apparently I am, guys, so accept it. Let's move on.
Yeah. Thanks for outing him.
Thank you for crowning me. Question.
Definitely classes up a picture though.
Holy smokes. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mandy. Mandy, delivering coffees.
Heaven's own angel.
And by the way, you know why you got these coffees? We went over to Mandy and bitched to her about not having coffee. That's what I said. Take your problems to Mandy. They get solved. Right?
This is rum! Captain Morganson, you know it, Mandy. It's not.
I thought you were gonna go.
It's straight coffee.
Question.
Oh my god, okay. If you guys had to live the lives of the characters you play on Supernatural, how long do you think you would survive? How long?
If you had to live the lives of the characters you play on Supernatural, how long would you survive? Right?
And like, how well would it go over just like...
How long would I survive? I live in porno movies, so I would say 7 to 10 minutes. Tops. Robbie?
Scare the shit out of you. They're not as crazy.
You're a raging alcoholic. How long would you last? Your character, I mean.
I don't think I'd last very long. I don't think I'd last very long at all. I never think I'd last long when there's actual danger happening outside my door. So I'm gonna say that Rich and I are together. When he dies, I die too. In the 7 minutes.
Oh.
7 minutes. Yeah.
So again.
I would have to say I would probably live for the full period of the show Supernatural and into a spin-off.
You and I got him a teaser, and he's Matt got his own show. Yeah. Good thinking, man. You.
So, flashing back to those cringeworthy middle school and high school days of yours, what are one of the most dorky and embarrassing experiences of your life?
Dorky experience from middle school or high school? Is that the question? Dorky experience.
I got it. First day of high school. Nervous. As I always am, and I'm sprinting for some reason, sprinting from class to class. And I look to the left to see if I'm supposed to go down that hall while I'm running, and don't see the brick wall in front of me. And run right into the brick wall. It's a corner of a brick wall, and I literally had an imprint of bricks on my face for the remainder of the day. So, making my parents proud. First day of high school, most embarrassing thing ever, guys.
Pretty good. Got something, Rich?
I just remember this is a little bit before, this is when I was in 5th grade. It's the first year I played football. And I joined the football team late, and other kids who were already playing football weren't nice. They were big jerks. But I wanted to play, so I stuck it out. And the first game came up, and they put our game uniforms in our lockers. And I didn't know how to put the pads in the pants. I didn't know how to understand all the thigh pads and the knee pads. There were pockets for them in the pants. I didn't understand that. And nobody would tell me how to do it, because they're jerks. And so I just put them on. I thought you just put the pad on your leg, and then the pants just sort of held them there. It turns out there's a pocket in there. But I thought just those football pants are unforgiving. They're tight. So I thought that would just hold on. So I did that, and then ran on the field for the first game, and my pads slid down as I was running out. So it kind of looked like I was dropping turds, as I down my pants as I took the field. And I felt like a complete a-hole. And that's why I'm not a professional football player to this day. The only reason.
We have 5 minutes, number one. Number two, I was at an assembly for a football game when I was in 7th grade. And I wasn't playing football, I was sitting in the bleachers. I was on the 1 bleacher, 2 bleachers. I was up here, and there was a girl that I really liked right here. And I was didn't know how to say anything to her. Played all this music, and it wrapped up. And like a rock video I'd seen earlier that day, where of the lead singer, and it may have been Aerosmith, did like one of those, like what you do, like jumped but landed on the ground, like woo, and like went down like that. I figured, I know how to get this girl. I'm gonna jump off these bleachers from like, it has probably about this high, and I was, 7th grade, so I was like, I'm gonna get down, everybody's pumped up, football, and music, and things, and kids, cookies, And I go, yeah, hey Megan! Boom! I was like, I'll see you guys at lunch. And then I had to stay here because I couldn't move my right knee because I tore a ligament in my leg. So literally, like 600 people walked out, and I was like, I'm stretching out. But I was sweating and nervous and bleeding, like literally there was like blood, but my inside of my leg was bleeding. Like there was fluid buildup, and it was like growing. It was awful. I got up and my leg was like, my foot was like all over.
Terrible. It was like, you okay, Matt? Okay. I was like, I'm going.
Just stretching it out. Hour later, just up one leg. Want to be limber on the left. Don't want to balance out at all. That'd be weird.
So bad. I think we have to do the speed round because we're running out of time.
We'll never make the speed round. Okay, as fast as we can. Robbie, speed it up. Speed round. Quickly. All right, go. Rob. This is the slowest speed round of all time. There he goes. Right, Matt, hit. Question, go.
Best Sean Connery
Group
or
hug
Christopher
for all
Walken
of us.
impersonation.
Anybody else in the group?
Sean Connery?
Sean Connery or Christopher Walken impersonation.
Wow! That's your.
What's the question? I'm about Christopher Walken. I can only do one word. Christopher Walken or Sean Connery impression. Now, go.
Both of them?
One, either one.
Together?
Mine was like this.
Whoa! Rob, you're slowing down the speed round.
It's a complicated question.
Oh, Jesus.
Sean Connery.
Yeah, you're fired. You. Go, Rich.
If given the choice, would you rather be Castiel or Lucifer?
Castiel or Lucifer? I'll go with Lucifer.
Castiel.
Lucifer. All right. Go, next.
What's your earliest memory of Supernatural? Like, were you ever a fan of it, or like, ever even seen an episode before you got cast?
Nope.
In the episode Changing Channels, you zapped Sam and Dean into a parallel universe. Castiel tried to save them, but you zapped Castiel away. Where did you zap him away to?
Costco. Last question, Matt. Last question.
Last one. Make it good.
Yeah, my question's for Rob. I remember we talked about you being on Head Case, and I know that you had that scene where you were pretty much naked, and I was just wondering how that was, and if you would love to do that again.
I was on the show called Head Case. That's a comedy, and I had to wear like what we call a banana hammock, bright orange or pink. And it's always awkward in the moment when they say, hey, what do you feel about wearing a banana hammock? And anything for comedy, like you're like, hilarious, totally, let's do it. And then you put it on, you're like, wow, that really is, because my buns are right there. And now it's a gift anyone can go see. So it's a gift that keeps on gifting. So,